What's up guys, Tyler at RC Madness, coming at you another unboxing. We got the new Blade 150 FX helicopter, something a little different. I don't really much helicopters, but this one looks pretty cool and it's supposed to be very beginner friendly. Checking out the box here, got a nice high visibility paint job. Aesthetics wise looks pretty cool. It's got kind of these little fins for landing gear, which we'll check out in a minute. Pretty simple looking helicopter. They tried to use the least amount of moving parts to try to keep the durability up. So we'll check that out. Not a whole lot else going on the box here. I'll show you the back. What it comes with, parts required. I don't think actually it requiring anything in this one. They made it fully ready to go. It is brushed motor for the main blades and the tail blades. It's a 2S helicopter, not a 1-cell helicopter, so it should have a little bit of speed here, and looks like they give you a couple lights here. It's supposed to be real high visibility and super beginner friendly. So we'll go ahead and pop open the box, and then we're actually going to fly this one today in the back here, so we'll give it a test flight. So let's pop it open. Alright guys, we're going to pop it out of the box here. Just a flip up cover. And we got the copter in the front. First your instructions that we never read. And then we got a spare tail blade. Got some more stuff in here. Looks like they give you a little bit of tape and some tools. And I assume some spare main blades. Yep, spare main blades. Battery is a 2-cell 230 with the little white plug and the balance lead on there, and then looks like just a basic balance lead USB charger, nothing too crazy. And they got the copter up front here, which I'll pull out. We'll check that out in a second. And the radio packed into the bottom. It is a new radio for Blade, so we'll check this out for a second. Nothing too crazy. They do give you, looks like metal sticks there though. The gimbals feel pretty solid. A couple dip switches on the top, I'm guessing for the stability mode and the safe system, so you can flip a switch and the copter will level out for you. And I'm assuming it has a higher rates for a little bit more aggressive flying. On-off button, and then batteries in the back. So nothing too crazy, but feels fairly solid. And we'll check out the copter. Like I said before, it's a pretty simple helicopter. If you look at the head here, if you know anything about helicopters, there's not really much going on here. There's a couple linkages and everything looks pretty solid. Nothing really to break or snap off there, so that's nice. And again, with the landing gear, it's just these little triangles. So if you come down too hard, you're not going to break the skids off of it. And in the back here, it's just a rotor blade pressed onto a brushed motor. And then they give you a little rear landing guard, I guess, so you don't bounce the tail off the ground. And then right here is where the battery goes. You undo it here, twist it, and then this drops down to a battery compartment, which is carbon fiber with a little Velcro strap, and then a hardwired plug up in the front here. So it's pretty cool. And then, of course, all your electronics up in front. Put that back and it just screws in. So not a bad system there. On-off switch on the top right here. So everything's pretty accessible, easy to get at, and of course all the plastics come off if you want to work on the engine or the main part there. So pretty simple helicopter, looking pretty cool, should be easy to fly. We're gonna go try it out, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we're here on the back track with the copter. I got the battery charged up, put it in here just so you can see it in the tray. It's got Velcro on the bottom, Velcro strap, and the plug, and then a little place to hold the balance lead in there, which is nice. Alright, so what you got to do is you plug this in, close the tray, screw this in. You can hear it come alive, but I'm going to show you in a second what that on-off switch was for, but tighten that down, kind of a long screw. You can hear it come alive. What you're going to do is set it down. Actually, I'll show you first. That switch I was talking about is red and green. That's just the calibration switch, which does turn it on and off, per se. So we'll go ahead, matches the switch on the radio right here. So you flick this to green, and then you flick the radio to green, and it slowly spools up, and you are ready to fly. So I'm going to turn it off to kill the blades. I'm going to take a step back. I got my buddy Hobby going to be flying it for us today. He is a beginner, so it's a good test. So you just flick that switch, Bob, whenever you're ready to fly it. He is a beginner pilot, so it should be a good test. I'm going to step back here a little bit. Oh, look at him go. Want me to get it away from the pipe, bud? It's a good test of durability, too. Hobby is very, very limited in the helicopter department. Look at him hovering. Seems pretty stable. How does it feel? I don't know where I put the rates there, Bob.
It's not horrible.
You're in high rates here. I'm going to flip Bob to low. Should be dull now, Bob. How does it feel?
Oh, that's a little better.
Uh-oh. He's got it way up there now. So this is, I don't know, Bob, how many helicopters have you flown?
I've tried it once before, and I would have crashed this already and thrown it in the garbage.
So there you go, once before and in the garbage. I'm even confident enough to get close to it. Feels pretty good, yeah, Bob? It does say in the instructions to trim it out initially. Uh-oh, bring it back, Bob. I was kind of waiting for a crash here so you could check out the durability, to be honest with you. But he actually hasn't crashed yet. Second time flying. Look at him. Trick shotting it. Bob does have a good amount of airplane skills. So he's not 100% beginning to flying, just a heli game. Check it out.
Yeah, we're out of control.
You brought it back? Oh! And there it is. Flick the switch there, Bob. It kills the blades. And so we crashed it, so we flipped the switch there to the red, so killed the blades. And it'll look all right. Let's just pop her back up and flip the switch, see what happens. So we just threw it into the side of the board here, and like Bob said, we would have just been dumpster food. But she's back at it. Alright guys, there you have it. Flip you around here. I would say the 150 helicopter is an awesome beginner choice. Bob is having a great time here. It's the longest he's ever flown a helicopter. He's even getting tricky with it over there with Bill. So I'd say if you are looking for a beginner helicopter, this is definitely one to get. He stuffed it into the board here, nothing broke. Bob's still flying. He's even fiddling with the radio while he's flying. He could have never done that before.
No, I'm trying to, yeah.
So he's trimming it out. So RC Madness approved. We're gonna keep playing with it. Swing down to the shop, check it out. As always, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just reach out.
Trimmed out, it's a perfect cover now.